Hello and welcome to this brand new series. I've named it the Idea Series since we'll be basically discussing about ideas which are freshly in news these days. So I have noticed during the past few months that IELTS and even other competitive exams, they prefer asking questions on various news items from newspapers, magazines. So the purpose here is to generate some ideas and discuss with you, create some examples, and possibly if the question comes on the recent topics, the recent ones, the recent topics or the recent news topics, you are better able to handle the situation. So you have some idea of what exactly should I write, how should the argument proceed, how should the idea be generated, what are there some possible examples. So recently I noticed that there was a lot of fuss about the Cambridge Analytica affair. What the problem was that Facebook, the most famous social media website, so this topic comes under social media as well, online advertising or social media advertising. So this can be asked in several ways. You have to keep the options open. So Facebook, which is one of the most famous social media websites, it gave data of about 50 million of its users to a psychologist or some researcher, and that researcher shared it with Cambridge Analytica. And allegedly, Cambridge Analytica used that data to influence behavior of people. So it was primarily for political reasons. However, the question that you may face could be on not only political behavior but also the marketing behavior, the purchase behavior of people. So the question may have a wider dimension, but what Cambridge Analytica did was it discussed it politically. So it basically shared the data with some political parties that tried to influence the behavior of people, and it influenced elections in the United States of America, in somewhat in India, and to some extent it influenced the Brexit vote. So let us discuss what exactly needs to become. What are the views under this question? Well, view one is that it can psychologically. Number one, view one is that it can psychologically influence people's behavior. So there are ways in which your and my behavior can be influenced, and this is view one. And view two is that it is not possible. Psychologically influencing the behavior or changing people's behavior is not possible. So let me call it that a tick, that is yes, it is possible. I may call it a cross. No, it is not possible. So view one is psychological influence is possible, and view two is it is not possible. So here, these people believe that this is social media advertising or online advertising is a formidable marketing tool. Formidable marketing tool. This is a terminology that you can use while writing the answer, and this formidable marketing tool has potential to influence your behavior, and you can view this formidable marketing tool in changing your behavior on various social media websites such as Facebook or advertisements on the top when you Google anything on Google and various websites that present advertisements. So whenever you open Google, you see some advertisements on the top of the page. Those are clearly mentioned as advertisements, and then there is your search result. So this is the manner in which it presents promoted products to you. The view two is that, let me change the color. You can go through the answer below this video. Just click on the link and go through the detailed discussion, not necessarily answer, detailed discussion to this topic. However, this video is just to present the two views. View two is no, it is not possible. People have some innate beliefs. They have some innate beliefs and values that are constructed by the society. So these are innate. So for instance, when a child is born, and a child is born in a society, they're in a set of institutions, a child is born, and when the child is raised in that society, the child basically absorbs the culture of that society. So culture bombards the child from all directions, and this builds his or her belief. So belief systems. So you will realize that different countries, different cultures. India has different culture. Even within India, there are thousands of different cultures. Each province has a different culture. Even United States of America has a number of states, I guess 51, and almost all have a different culture. The culture of New York is not same as that of Sacramento. So the belief systems are innate, and it is really difficult to influence these innate belief systems. What you can do is another thing. Yeah, people have a confirmation bias. Let me explain confirmation bias, which is not explained in the answer in the topic below. Uh, on the web page. So confirmation bias is that you think only what you want to think, not the others dimension. For instance, um, you want to start a business. So this is a business, and you really want to start a business. So you say, okay, I want to start it, and I'm really happy about it. So I'm sorry. So you will basically, your brain will stop receiving any passive news, any negative news about that business, since you have made up your mind that you are going to start this business. So you will be really happy with the business, unless you really face a problem in its operations. Only then you will realize, okay, I was wrong. So confirmation bias is that you have made up your mind to start a business, and you reject everything that goes against that idea. So that is confirmation bias, and humans have confirmation bias. So, for instance, some people are racists. Some people do not like color of other person's skin. So that is a confirmation bias. The idea is, overall, this proposition is that the advertisements, they do not work against your confirmation bias. They work in favor of your confirmation bias. That is, they show you products that you already prefer, not the products that you do not prefer. Consequently, they do not change. They don't change you. They merely reinforce you. They merely reinforce your belief systems. That is, they strengthen. They strengthen your belief systems. So this is another view that, okay, nobody's going to change your religion, nobody's going to change your belief systems. If you don't like vegetarian food, nobody's going to say that eat vegetarian food. The online advertising will in fact present advertisements of non-vegetarian items, meat, and so they're not looking forward to change your views. However, there is another opinion within view one. Okay, these people say category three, view three, that essentially falls under view one. So what these people say is, okay, you cannot change people's behavior, but there are certain situations when people have not made up their mind, so they are unclear about their views. People are unclear, they do not know what to do, so they do not have strong beliefs. For instance, about your religion, you may have strong belief. So that in that case, online advertisements cannot influence your behavior. However, there may be situations when you may not have strong beliefs. For instance, the Brexit vote. In these scenarios, there is a potential to change your mind. They can, project, okay, European Union has really negatively impacted the British economy, so EU is not a good thing, and how the jobs have been lost and everything. So what they'll do is they'll target you. They will micro target you based on your search history, based on your preferences from derived from this agency, Facebook. They will micro target you, try to change your behavior. Okay, they will realize, all right, 49% are not in favor of Brexit, 49% are in favor of Brexit. What about 2%? Can we change that 2%? And in fact, Brexit vote got passed with 51 point something. So these people say, okay, we're not influencing these people or these people, we're influencing these people. And these advertisement marketing campaigns, they can alter people's behavior. So you will find all these three views in the discussion on the web page on my website. Just click on the link, go through some minor discussions, not in much detail. They've been written with the perspective of writing a good answer for IELTS exam, as well as for a healthy discussion with your friends or perhaps in some other competitive exams. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel, follow the website, and be in touch with me.